do I look cool? This microphone's not cool. Actually, forward. Hello.
Check 1, 2. Welcome to Red Light District Show.
Huh.
My name is Tim Amoroso. I'm your host today, and we bring to you Red Light District Show. Brian Williams is here.
Brian Williams.
This is season 17 of Red Light District Show.
Oh my God, my back just went out.
This is
I
the
can't see.
The starting. Let me just let you in on a little something. What? What'd you say?
17.
No. Me?
Yeah.
315 pounds. Why?
Fuck God.
Were you asking me how much I bench?
No.
He was asking how much you weigh. He's like, how much do you weigh?
230. 220. 5.
Really? Okay.
315. You didn't ask that?
No.
Oh,
Well,
No,
just
not
try a
at
little
all.
bit
My
harder.
bad.
You can get up there.
Not at all.
my bad. Well, now that you brought it up, so this whole time, dude, like I'm sort of have cancer.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I got the cancer. I ignore it and pretend like it's not there.
Oh, what most people do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I've seen that in movies.
It seems to work. I don't notice it.
No, in the movies it doesn't work out very well.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
No.
Well,
Not
this
usually.
part of the
No.
story is working out pretty well.
Okay, good. So far.
And so I just been trying to work out. And it's funny, I have like a tumor, and like I can see, like when I have my shirt off, I can see it. Pretty fucking not cool. Anyways, so the only like solace I get where the world starts, when the world starts like getting quieter, is at the gym for me. I'm able to listen to music. I'm able to reminisce. You know what I mean? And it really feels like my own little space.
In a while.
So I'm there, and that's what gives me solace, right? That is what makes me calm, and that's what brings me some sort of peace. And I don't know what it is. I'm able to like be creative there. And anyways, I'm sure that a lot of people have certain things that like their art or whatever. And I was on vacation. I took 3 weeks off of work. Handle some shit, start the renovation for the new studio. It's almost done. Next week it'll be done. So anyways, I normally go to like UFC gym or Fitness 19, but on my vacation I just go to Planet Fitness. And let me tell you, there's a huge difference between both these places.
Okay.
So when you're at UFC gym, every fucking person's an athlete there, dude.
Yeah. They go there to show off. They're not going nowhere to work out. Like, check
Oh,
out this. I'm going to work out today.
I'm just another dude, middle-aged dude who's fat, trying to get in shape at that gym. That's just who I am. I mean, it's...
Like the common guy.
I'm the
Regular
common
Joe.
man. Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah.
No girls are going to come up to me. There's no 8s or 9s. And if they do, it's definitely a situation where it may be a flirt, and then that's it, right? Just because they want attention.
Just to see whatever they're working on is working.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm the tester guy. I went for those 3 weeks. I went to Planet Fitness, and that's a whole nother group of people.
Tell us about those people, Tim.
Those people, right?
Is that the purple
No.
place?
No.
Yeah,
please.
the purple place.
The purple place. Okay.
Please explain. I need you to elaborate a little bit more on this.
The differences between these people.
Mm,
The athletes versus the what?
maybe someone's missing a leg or so.
Missing a leg, Jim.
Maybe missing a leg?
Mm,
You would notice it.
lots of teeth, like rows of teeth in their mouth type things.
Dolphin teeth.
Or shark teeth.
Yeah, shark teeth.
You never
Yeah,
know.
You never know.
For cutting.
The kids call them tortas nowadays.
Tortas.
Tortas.
Yes.
Tortas.
Yeah,
Okay.
with beans and lettuce.
Okay.
People that might be missing a chromosome.
Chromosomes?
How do you miss chromosome? You left it in the car?
You didn't know?
You talking about retards?
I didn't say. Don't say that.
Oh, hi, YouTube.
No, don't. That is not. For one, let me tell you why that offends me.
Tell us why.
Because Planet Fitness, those people are my people. I went there, right? I put 2 plates on
Yeah.
to bench.
Okay.
I did it. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling good today. I'm gonna put another plate on. So I had three plates. I'm like, all right, let's go. I started gathering a crowd.
Look at that.
There's people coming up to me, limping and waddling up to me. Hey, you can do it. They're nice.
Yeah, of course.
I did it.
Yeah.
Wait, I could do it. Wait.
Yeah, where'd that come from? But
Yeah,
okay.
what?
Jimmy,
Is that someone you know?
Jimmy,
Right?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Bomber?
He might have got hit by a car or something.
All right.
Has
Little
crutches?
delayed.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, you can do it. I can do it. I go.
Like, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then I go and do it, and then I was like, can I do more? And like,
So you put that
it's different.
possibility.
It's different when you're doing it at Planet Fitness because they have the Smith machines, I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah.
And so it's a little lighter, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's assisted.
I'm gonna put on a 35,
Dude.
and more of them came. And he's doing it. They all came.
Wow.
They were
Whoa.
all around me,
You're like
and
a
they were
hero.
cheering me on.
You're their hero now.
Oh.
There's like 6 of them, dude. Those kind of people.
Those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Retard.
fucker.
Listen.
All right,
Handicap.
no, I'm not even gonna go there.
Because they're handy capable.
If there was an election tomorrow, they would elect me their mayor. So we're not gonna say bad things about them
I'm
because
not
those are
saying
my
bad
people.
things, it's just-
No, you
it's
said
just-
retard.
No, we don't say that no more, right?
No, that got phased out like 5 years ago.
I'm late.
No, you can say it about other people, not my people.
Oh.
See, now he's got people.
I get it.
He's a people person now.
The Tim Army, nah.
No.
You're gonna get them T-shirts to work out in.
Not your people.
Purple T-shirts that say Tim on it.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think it's
No.
special. It's just a special.
You're saying they're retarded again, dude. Dude,
I'm not.
You are.
I swear to God.
fucking knock it off.
I'm not saying anything.
They just people have
Special.
problems.
Special.
They're
I'm
special,
gonna
dude.
not want to have this conversation anymore.
So they are special because they inspire him too.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's special.
He was going to the UFC gym where these dudes are just,
And they're just meatheads.
their egos are just overshadowing
Everybody's just
everything.
doing
They don't
kickflips
care.
and they're bouncing shit off
Yeah.
their pecs.
Oiling themselves up and
mean?
ripping their shirts
And the
off.
girls with the cameras everywhere, and you walk by, and you're a
Nobody's
dick.
really
Yeah.
working out. They're just kind of
This is-
posing.
yeah.
Look, I'm buying a
Instagram
machine.
bitches.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Hanging
I
out
feel
with
you.
Isaac.
But Planet Fitness,
The
You can
purple
do
dude.
it.
Dude,
my people.
Dude,
that's
do it.
inspiration.
Fuck yeah.
You want to feel good about yourself?
Fuck,
Planet
that-
Fitness, people.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ox,
That's what I'm
and
talking
maybe not all Planet Fitness is like this,
$9.99 a month right now with a sign-up fee.
but there's also this dude there. He does karate on the treadmill.
What? Who does that? Jackie Chan?
Shit, that's interesting.
That would be cool to watch. Can you get a video of that? Can you bring him on the show?
Don't want him
Oh.
around me.
Oh, okay.
He's
He's a
not-
wild one?
I'm not sure he's my people.
Oh, okay. He's, okay.
He's black.
He's,
Fuck you.
I'm gonna faint. Oh,
Motherfucker.
so he's not doing karate. He's doing kung fu, right?
About time you admit you didn't like niggas.
We thought so, but okay. Now it all comes
I had my
together.
Sneaking ass suspicion. Motherfucker. Archie.
Yeah.
Fucker ass motherfucker.
Oh shit! I got something for you, B. Yeah. Oh, we got to do the Christmas gifts.
What are you talking about?
I got you guys gifts.
What?
Oh.
Why? It's like February.
Right.
What? It says Isaac. What is it?
Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'm not good at that kind of shit. Open them at the same time. Ready?
So I get Isaac's gift.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ooh, dude, what'd you get? Dude, I got a wild ride too. I got the other one.
I got.
Dude, it's dope, bro. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
What
Wild
album is it?
ride.
What album is it?
Bambola Patches.
Oh, fucking, that's my
Dude.
favorite album.
This is Wheels on Fire, though.
Oh, hold on. There's more.
But there's Mo.
There's more. Wheels on Fire.
Oh, you got that here. Yeah,
Hold
cool.
on. Hold on. What
I only
song
got
is
one,
on
but
here?
that's cool.
Man, that song Brixton. I love Brixton.
Yeah.
Dun-dun. Fuck yeah, I love that song.
So good.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah,
How you
great.
doing? How you doing? Merry Christmas. How you doing?
I appreciate it.
All right, so this is
Thanks,
for you
man.
too, B. Every so often we're gonna ask B. All right.
Okay.
Every friend group should have a B, which is like the, not too high, not too low. You know
Like
what
a
I mean?
beta? Like a.
No. He doesn't go too
He's
high.
all B. He's like, what?
Hold on.
He's not too high energy. He's not too low energy, and he'll guide you if you're too high or too low as well, right?
Like a
Sensible, right? Sensible.
Okay.
Okay.
What does he want from you, dude? What's going
No,
on
I
with
mean
that?
just advice.
You're so sensible.
I'm a 38-year-old single and newly divorced male, 6'1", 210, retired military vet. And I think I'm very attractive. Well, I went on Tinder and matched with a girl. We talked for hours the first couple days and weeks. Then she just says out of the blue she's too busy. She's always too busy. She's so busy with everything. She's so busy she can't even answer a text. What should I do? And what does this mean?
She's taking dick.
Yeah, get the hell
Ghost.
out of there.
Yeah.
Why are you intending to miss?
I mean, she's playing the field and getting hers plowed. So, yeah, bruh, take a hike. You need to fucking move on.
If she's not returning your text messages, I mean that's the easiest thing in the world.
It's just
It's
a few
mindless.
seconds.
Mindless.
Few seconds.
You can just say yeah or okay, whatever, just
Ha.
something. But no response. Why is he even sending a text message about that? Lame. Oh shit!
Possibly some catfish shit going on
Like that part of Naked Gun you were talking about.
I think that
there.
she's
Yeah,
just busy taking dick.
I think
She
so.
is busy taking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to make a living somehow.
Express fucking ticket to Plowtown.
He's
I
lucky
think so.
that he's figuring that out now.
Okay. What else do we got here, guys? The fires.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on with that?
Holy crap. What is your experience with these, what is your guys' experience and what weird things have you heard?
Well, they know they arrested a couple of people for starting the fires.
3 different people on 3 of the biggest fires.
Yeah.
Palisades, Franklin, is that one?
Yeah,
And then where's the other one?
Kenneth
The Kenneth, the female.
yeah. That's
She
where
was
the
a-
guy, they
a
arrested the
woman.
guy lighting Christmas trees and trash cans on fire, riding down the street on his bike.
We're just fucked up humans nowadays,
Dude,
right?
it's like it ended up going down 12 miles from my house.
Oh, in Malibu?
Got to Malibu and dude, where I live in Port Hueneme,
Yeah.
you just take the highway, the one
Straight
is
up there,
right there,
right, yeah.
dude. It's like 12 miles to Moon Shadows and shit. And they said Moon Shadows is gone. I'm
Done.
like,
It's
what,
completely
dude?
Gone.
done.
And then our
Didn't even get to go there as an adult.
yeah,
I know.
sands are gone. It's like that's not that far from my house. It's like, dude,
I don't know, man. That shit, and to see it get to the ocean that fast with no hesitation,
yeah, dude.
it's odd. But you know,
Yeah,
everyone.
The winds were kind of sketchy.
It was crazy winds, dude.
Yeah.
It was 50 mile an hour. What are you gonna do? 70 miles an hour in
Yeah,
some places.
Up in the canyon.
Yeah, dude.
Like I witnessed it.
You want to know the conspiracy?
Tell us the conspiracy, Tim.
All right, these are the claims, and I'm not like,
No.
oh, this is this.
No,
or
you can
that's
go ahead
that.
and say names and
It's
stuff.
just
dude. all right.
claims. These are people that are claiming. All right, here's the claims. The burning of celebrity homes, and it's assumed to bury evidence in the Diddy cases and in politicians with the new incoming regime for president.
What?
They're afraid that the Donald Trump administration is going to go after a lot of these politicians and celebrities.
Yeah, they are.
And so, oh shit, what are we gonna do? We gotta burn the houses to burn all the evidence.
That's
I
too
mean,
late. That's all. That doesn't even make any sense because it's way too late.
I'm just saying these are the claims.
Because
And I'm not saying I
Elon
agree.
Musk has copies of all of that stuff, all that evidence.
What do you mean?
He got the rights to those Jeffrey Epstein tapes and stuff, and he has access to a lot of that publication. And he's going to go through that with the administration, and they're going to go after all of those people.
They should, because there is.
It's time.
Let's be honest. There is a client list,
Dude,
which
crazy.
we know that there are celebrities and politicians on that list. We don't know specifically who. We also know there's a flight log that goes from America to Epstein Island.
We know that, but they really have to go deeper into that because there were different kind of parties that were being hosted there. So some were just event gatherings that didn't have the crazy wild parties, but then there was just some strict wild parties.
Well, we need to investigate them all.
Yeah, they're going to. They got 4 years to dig through all that stuff, dude.
All right. Video surface that shows lasers moving through the fire.
Nope.
I
I've seen
saw-
that in the Hawaii stuff, so it's like, come on.
Also, there's something. Ted Ross, who is he the trying to helping expand the city? There's something called Smart LA 2028. You aware of this?
No.
Where they're trying to make LA a completely different town where you don't drive in it. Everything's walking distance. That to try to make zero emission out of the town.
That sounds so stupid. Yeah, well, everybody's going to just pile in these, like, what, trams or something?
I don't,
Monorail? Oh, let's bring back the monorail, just like in Disneyland.
also, that Smart LA, they have like a whole nother. They have the transportation system is going to be all underground.
They
And-
already,
and
they already have
above
the
the ground,
subways
too.
down there already. So what are we doing with that?
I don't know.
They've been
They're-
drilling on that for like 15 years now. What are we doing?
You know what else? All right, so this is we're going to go into the suspicion, right? This is
I'm
these-
already suspicious.
This
dude.
is the claims. They're trying to revamp all of LA by burning it down, buying them out, and then making it more modern, or whatever it is. All right, so here's a suspicion, right? Water shut off right before this happened. Dry fire hydrants. This is what people are saying, right? They have dry fire hydrants and only helos that were putting out the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yes and no. I think people are running with that. The yes version of that is because there were certain, in the Palisades, there were certain hydrants that were dry. That's known. But also the other dry hydrants were just low pressured. And I think people are just taking it overboard with that. 17.3 million in funding cut for the fire department of LA.
Yep. So where all that money they saved go to? They cut water supplies? Is that?
Some of it went to, for this. Some of it went to the police department,
We're not having a drought, so why are we cutting so much?
and I think 6 million went to like a gay mural or something like that.
Really? 6 million?
Mm.
Why don't we just borrow that $20 million that went missing from Kamala Harris's campaign, and we could just use that for some, get some water back here.
All right, State Farm and Allstate canceled thousands of policies
Yeah, I
a
did
couple
hear
months
about
ago.
that,
But that's true. But this is also
Yeah, because every year the fire policy is just killing them. I
well,
get it.
they're trying to work out a deal with the government of California to stay here, but they're making it impossible for them.
Yeah.
They're making him take a loss, and so they're just not service California.
Yeah, make more money. As many as you're
Because they have it as like a pool, they pour all the money in, and it just dropped the special fire season.
Yeah.
Well, all the Californians are like a million even the shit.
Yeah. That's why I have my house in Texas. You know how big of a state I can get?
Oh,
Giant
Dude.
house out
400 get you.
I mean,
there. Get you
we've only lived there, 12 years, and it's like double, almost triple the price. It's going up.
No. Okay. For what? Where?
Cam.
In Cam? 8? That's a good deal.
Except-
For 4-bedroom? What's insurance?
Huh?
Insurance. Yeah. The motherfucker, yeah? So you know what this is about.
Did you get earthquake insurance? You got to get that because they're going to get rid of that.
It's about to come, huh?
Well, they're not going to put insurance out when they know that the same thing keeps happening all the time. So you're going to have to get earthquake supplemental of some kind because earthquakes happen in California. It's going to happen, but when it does, the insurance company's got to pay for it. Wildfires are almost like a regular thing now in California.
So 100% going to happen.
It's like past 10 years, you can pretty much count there's going to be fires in California.
One of the things that I found out while researching this is the state cut programs of CalWorks,
Yeah.
state funding to clean the forestries and the edges of the roads,
Yeah, all the stuff that catches fire.
and fire breaks.
Yeah.
So they 100% said, nah, we're not doing it. And why? Because Donald Trump fucking was talking shit to Newsom.
Yep.
And he was like, if you were to just do this, you wouldn't have fires. And then we're not going to do it. And then now everything burned down.
Yeah. Oh, totally. So dumb, dude.
It's just dumb.
You have a place that has wildfires every year. Why are you going to do that? Are
Like
you going to
the
protect
Santa Anas
yourself?
Are, like Santa Ana winds. Not like
Santa
if.
Ana. Yeah.
It's when the fuck are they
And
And
it's
how
an-
long?
And it's
How
an
long are
anomaly,
we gonna-
dude.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
huge.
And how long are they gonna stick around?
Because they come and go.
Yeah.
Just like out of nowhere. Like, it was crazy for 3 days straight. Just winds and winds.
Wind.
And all of a sudden, like yesterday, it was like no wind.
Nothing.
And then all of a sudden, it
Nothing.
started picking up again a little bit
Yeah.
last night. It's like, what happened? What's going on, dude? Because they're controlling the wind. That's what's going on.
I don't think so. But
The
January
laser.
wind? January wind?
It's a
Dude.
little late in the season for it.
A little?
It's a
But when
little
was the
late.
Thomas
It's
fires,
gone.
though? That was the end of
Exactly.
last year and beginning
Yeah,
of,
it was-
yeah, dude.
No,
December.
Thomas Fire was December 4th.
December. It was in December.
But it went,
But
dude,
it was still one of those like it was windy for like fucking like at
winter
least
time
4 days.
things, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 or 5 days of wind.
Yeah.
Just consistently.
The other thing is the smelt fish problem.
What?
They want to bring excess rainwater from the north and the melting of the ice down this way,
And?
but the smelt fish doesn't like that much fresh water. And
yeah, it'll kill them off.
Yeah, it would kill the species.
Yeah. It needs more salt.
So
Saltwater fish.
they rather it doesn't have to be 100% salt water. It has to have more salt water than us.
Yeah, yeah. Still needs the nutrients from that salt.
But they're worried about it. And so that's why they're not going to direct the excess runoff down south. I don't know, it's a thing.
What?
It's a thing, I'm telling you. And these
Who's
guys are
eating smelt fish anyway? Come on.
I don't even
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
not
find that on a menu.
All right, let's see what else we got here, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. So what is your conclusion to that?
To that, all
Yeah.
right. The conclusion for there's no conspiracy with the fire. What it is, you have a bunch of incompetency.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So it's
Just a
not a
bunch of
conspiracy. It's just dumb shit.
It's just a
stuff.
bunch of people that don't know what they're politicians that just hope everything goes well and they don't get in trouble and they don't really have to do work. Like those guys aren't doing work. Karen Bass isn't doing real work. Gavin Newsom hasn't done any real work. He's just done
Ever.
things to make himself look good.
Yeah.
The problem is the same thing. It was just with the Trump getting shot thing. Just people are fucking up at their job.
Well, purposely sometimes.
It's possible too.
Yeah, because you're gonna if you know something, you're gonna put an incompetent person in that position.
It's a strange
You know.
situation.
Yeah. It's not good all the way around.
But the tunnel thing, that's the thing that gets me going.
Hmm.
They're saying some of those tunnels collapsed.
Tunnels.
The underneath tunnels in Hollywood.
What about?
They said some of them collapsed.
Yeah.
You don't think that's sort of weird?
Well, it depends. If the heat above is hot enough,
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You're right.
you ruin the structure because that happens sometimes. When big Chicago fires, some of the subways collapsed.
I'm
New
okay with
York.
it.
There's even subways that are closed up that they never even got back in touch that are just closed down.
You talk about like
Crazy.
you talk about the tunnels and the celebrity thing. Coincidentally,
The tunnels under Hollywood, the
Yeah.
escape tunnels
Yeah,
from
yeah.
all the estates. Yeah.
Right. Anyways, let me see. What else is on this list?
What
well,
about I know something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elon Musk has that lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg. $80 million for slander and defamation of character.
She needs that whole show of The View. They are just a bunch of.
Well, he was going to
dipshits.
buy the whole network just so he could fire them, but he noticed that she's like the most ruthless and vicious one on there, and she totally attacks him all the time. It says all these crazy misinformation about him. So he called his lawyers and said, "I'm just going to sue her directly for $80 million." So that's going down.
She better say yes to Ghost too.
I don't think anyone's gonna want to work with her. Hollywood, they're walking on eggshells, dude. They're like, I don't know what's going on around us. Everything's falling apart. We need to stay away from bad press.
I don't understand how they're allowed to the View. They're 100%. They're almost 100% wrong all the time.
Totally.
And it's crazy fear mongering. Like you're just gonna make a bunch of people sad or scared. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, he's Hitler.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
not-
just like blatantly like dumb and just say, but then again, look at the crowd they're talking to at that time of
Yeah,
day.
who's their audience?
You know, the wives at home that are cooking and doing stuff and kind of paying attention, but not really. I mean, they're
Background noise.
yeah. And then people just like, oh, that's interesting, whatever. You know, I don't think anyone takes the View that seriously. But I mean, look at them though. They're just out of control. Bad attitudes. These really pissed off women. Just come on.
I know it's sad.
Yeah,
It's sad. To me, it is.
yeah.
Alright.
She was in Ghost. I mean, that was a good movie. But whatever.
You know my son? He sings that song Rocket Man now.
Huh?
He sings it.
Whoopi Goldberg?
No, my son.
Oh,
He's 2. I have a 2-year-old child.
get him in here.
No, I'm not gonna have him. He's
Come
not feeling
on.
well right now.
Landon live.
Rocket Man. I don't know. It's just cute.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a children's song too.
Well,
No, that's
if you use your imagination, it
that's
could be.
not a children's song.
Right.
I mean,
What do you mean?
like that song? You know what that song's about, right?
Yeah, he's getting in a rocket and flying up in space.
Yeah, he's up.
He saw Stanley
He's on
Kubrick's
the-
moon
Nah,
landing, and he's like,
You know
"Hey,
who sings that song, right? It's Elton John. It's Elton John's song, right?
Yeah.
We all
Cool.
know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the rapper guy. I know that guy."
Not the same.
He's all,
dude.
"Yeah,
Yeah, no.
flying up here
no,
all alone."
That's not what that song's about.
What's it about?
Burning up the fuse up here alone.
Hey,
Okay, we're getting the lyrics out.
hey, let's
Get the real lyrics,
yeah,
because there's some
lyrics.
confusing lyrics there.
I think it was a very confusing time.
I don't know.
He was out already by then.
Well, semi. He was semi out
Semi.
because he was playing the whole might be bisexual thing.
Yeah,
They do that.
There's a lot.
Freddie Mercury did the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
he
he
kept
did.
claiming to be
The whole
bisexual, and then his
other
wife goes,
Yeah.
"Dude, you're gay. Just admit it."
Just admit it.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, I'm gonna go. roll the bleeding tapings.
I mean, did you ever see him when he played with T-Rex with the overalls and those big old glasses?
The Leslie mic is still on. The Leslie mic is still on. Apparently, thank you. Oh, hold on. What the hell is this?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, there you go. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight.
Yep.
0 hour, 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the Earth so much. I miss my wife, dude. You're talking about being. I'm lonely out in space.
Mm-hmm.
On such a timeless flight, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time. So touchdown brings me round again to find. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, oh no. Oh
Rocket
shit.
Man. I'm singing about fucking dudes in the butthole.
No,
No, I think that is.
no, he's a receiver.
Not in
Oh,
this song.
John and Bernie Torme.
And
Maybe
I think
not in
it's
this song.
gonna be
Dude,
a
but you know
long
Elton John.
time.
You know Elton John didn't write his songs. That was Bernie Taupin who wrote the songs.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Well,
Oh, baby.
yeah,
All right.
Bernie Taupin wrote all.
I'll be
Dude,
damned.
you didn't watch South Park when Chef goes, "Hey,
Didn't.
I know a guy that can help you with some of these songs, Elton. His name's Bernie. He works
Oh,
down
shit.
at such and such." And he wrote.
That's
and
right.
so Elton John started singing Bernie songs, and
That is-
that's how.
that
Come
is
on, watch the Elton John movie, guys.
All right, so you're saying that this is about butt fucking?
Digging.
It's about him realizing he's moving out. He's moving on with his new life that he's found.
Life.
That's why she's packed his bags for flight at 9 a.m. It's it. He's going. And now he's out there all alone. And he's missing his life that he just had. But he's searching for a new adventure. That's what that song is about. Long, long time. Then I'm still going to have 3 more kids after this song.
So you might not want him to attach to that song.
Fuck you guys.
No, dude.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Come on. There's other good Elton John songs, though.
It's good. It's a good song. I mean,
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's a fun song for kids to sing.
Watch your mouth.
It's, come on, dude.
Watch your mouth.
You know that's a
Watch
good
your
song.
mouth. That's not a good song.
Let's see. What other Elton John songs are there? I'm Still Standing. What is that?
Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
Yeah. The bitch is back. Yeah, dude. There's
All right.
like a lot of controversial songs. In
Stefan.
Hey, what's up,
you,
dude?
We were talking,
We were. Yes.
and we were talking about like the state of music.
Yes.
And how since COVID things have changed. And it used to be enough to just be this, I'm going to make a CD and put out my whole album and not promote any songs, and that's okay. And it's sort of, we got oversaturated with everyone's bullshit without them properly supporting their own album.
Yeah.
And I think that was sort of, how it started declining.
Yes, absolutely.
And you made a good point to me yesterday, like about the what was the point? Tell the people that might be listening, that might be in the band, your theory of this.
Well, music has progressed so much over the years in so many different varieties and ways, and the music industry that everybody refers to has completely changed, and a lot of people don't even realize the differences, because there were times when you just had a good band that worked really well together, and you write some really cool, fun songs, and you go out and you play a couple of gigs and hope for the best, right? But if you don't have the proper way to advertise yourself, you don't have the people guiding you, the management and stuff, everyone's just used to relying on getting these record deals, right? But record companies have totally changed. They're not making money on records anymore, obviously, because streaming's happening. You can sign up for a streaming platform and get all the music you want for free every day. You can even download some of that stuff. So they're not making money anymore. So they're looking at other ways to get into the music industry and take profits off bands that already have a type of style developed, something new. It's not the same game. I see so many great bands out there, right? I go to so many shows, and I'm putting on so many shows. And a lot of these bands are just regular guys going out there, and they have their shorts on and their T-shirts, and they're just playing. But what I've noticed, a lot of these people in the industry aren't looking for that anymore. Because once you go and see these bands play it, it's like, oh, that was a really good band. But they move on. You're not left with the impression that band just delivered. And I say that all the time because I see these great bands and they're not going anywhere or doing anything. They're just kind of sitting there because they don't understand what's happening. And with the modern day era of marketing and advertising, you don't need record labels to do that for you. And that was the thing back then. You had to get hooked up with an agent and they'd get you the shows, or you'd have to get up with a record label. And I've been signed to 7 record labels in my lifetime. And they're
Social
always,
media killed it
it's
all,
a
huh?
package. You're signing this package A, B, or C. This is what we're doing. You're going to get marketing. We're going to do this. They promise you all this stuff. But today, you don't need any of that. You just need to be something special, a little bit new. They're not looking for bands anymore. They're looking for product. They're looking for something that's developed. The band's good, but where's the show? Where is the performance? We want to something new and exciting. You know, you can have your rights to everything, but we'd like to help you market. We'll get you on these other gigs because if these agencies see there's already a band that's ready to go, they don't have to develop. Then that's it. You're moving on to the next level. They're going to try to take you, but you got to be careful because they're all out to try to get a piece of everything. So you can just maintain everything yourself. Because I'm friends with a lot of big bands right now, and I see what they're doing, and they're telling me all this stuff. You don't really need all that big stuff, but you have to have your personality put into your show. It has to be something more than just going to a club and seeing a great band play and going home. You have to have something that's going to leave an impression on it. And I talk about performance art, theatrical bands, because now there's these new great bands coming out that are putting more into their show. So when you go to their show, you're like, oh my God, that was incredible. I can't wait to see what they do next. And all these tours come around, and they're doing a different show every time. You know, there's some huge bands out there. Even Iron Maiden, who's as huge as they are, they got to the point to go back to the arenas that every time they play a different song, the entire stage changes. And this big mass things unveil, and it's just this huge performance. And everyone goes, oh my God, that stage was insane.
But you know what's crazy? Like pop music or modern popular music right now, they give you the bare minimum. Like at a concert, like Sabrina Carpenter, like it's all been done. We've all seen it. We've seen that stuff before. Like, okay, you dance, you're sexy, you have a little theme going on. It's not memorable like you're saying.
Yeah. It's like great at the moment, but it's not leaving that everlasting impression. I know there's like a bunch of great bands out there that people say they can't wait for them to come back around to go see that show. Like I take my wife to all these big shows just so she has a chance to see some of these performances, and it blows her mind. She's like, oh my God, I never expected something like that before. And it's like, yeah,
So
that's what they need to do.
This is one of the bands that you sent me. Amon Amarth.
Amon Amarth.
Tell me about it.
So Amon Amarth is this Viking-themed heavy metal band, and they got way into the Viking thing, and they actually have their crew dress up as Vikings. They all come on stage in their warrior gear. When I saw them last, they had this giant Viking crown on stage and like these columns of fire that just blew through the arena like so much. It was just an entire show. Every single thing they did was just a performance piece, and they're battling things and blowing things up. It was crazy.
Do you think this is? Here's my question. Do you think this is
I'm not saying blow things up. Be very careful out there.
us and our perception of the world, or do you think that the world is the trend will be this?
No, the trend is this. People need to stop waiting for the wave to start going. You need to get ready for the wave because the wave's here.
How do you feel about it, B?
I think I mean, all those things have to be there. Those elements, of course.
Yeah, you're gonna go on tour. I mean, what are you bringing on tour?
You know, like you see a Drake on tour. This motherfucker's just standing in the middle of the fucking stage, around and shit.
Yeah, I
Who
know.
the fuck wants to see that? And no disrespect to him or like what he does. It's just
Yeah,
after
he's
a
good.
while, you're just kind of like,
Is it because that's where I'm at? I'm like, am I just jaded because I've
we
been
grew up
so
through a
much?
different time.
Yeah.
though. Like especially with us, with the music we consume, they were performative. It was new,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gets saturated to where it was like.
Then it got stale. The
it
water
got
started
stale.
flowing.
You know what I mean? And then everything seemed overproduced. Mad production of this and that. Think about The Wall.
Yeah,
That's like one of my favorite albums.
Pink
for
Floyd,
sure.
Pink Floyd,
a
right?
huge band that everybody would
band.
want to go back regardless to see their tour,
Regardless. You don't care what.
to see the show, to be a part of that. Yeah,
Like you want.
perfect
to see
example.
You know what I mean? Like, it goes hand in hand. I think. Answer the question. Yes, I think it's the necessary evil of it.
But you have to look at those big pop stars
Yeah.
too, because they're out there singing. But to make it not look like they're just out there singing,
Yeah.
they got all these dancers,
Smoke
the world's
smoke
biggest
and mirrors.
LED
Smoke
lights.
mirrors.
You got to have
Yeah.
Taylor Swift dive through the stage for a minute and a half to make it interesting.
You
I
know,
mean,
Beyonce, while she's making a wardrobe change, has
Yeah.
to have these extra things going on
yeah, to keep the
to
flow.
keep the flow of the pacing of the show going.
So it's a big performance thing. And that's what I was talking about, trying to bring a show to the people, and you'll get more attention that way. People leave that everlasting impression.
And what do you look for when people go to Vegas? They want to see a show.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Like you want to see that show, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to see that have that moment.
And I
Oh,
think
shit.
like Vegas, like that, when you have a show in Vegas, I guess that's sort of them saying that that show is worth something, right? Performative wise,
Mhm.
except for Mariah Carey.
Well, not anymore. Maybe 15 years ago, but hey, times
I
are
mean,
tough.
I don't know. I'd still do.
It's all right, dude. The posters are great. But it's when she starts singing, it's like, hold on.
You know what they say? If she's not 280, she's not my lady.
I don't know who says that, but okay.
Yeah, I never heard
If
that
she's
one.
310, count me in.
It's a lot of work.
Word?
That's after Planet Fitness, that's what you work out too?
Is there people now?
Hey man, I'd rather have a bunch of 5s, 4s, and an occasional 2 think I'm the fucking bee's knees than have these 10s and
These
9s
unobtainables.
use me as practice for their next guy.
Hey.
All right, we're gonna take you out with this, and we'll be we're gonna go into our guest. We're gonna do psychic shit, dude.
If you're ready for
Predictions
that,
for
dude.
the-
Are you ready for
predictions
that shit, dude?
For the
ready.
new year.
I'm ready.
Behemoth. Dude, those guys, I've watched those guys climb the ranks, and now they're headlining these massive arenas and shit. 100,000 people's in their shows.
All right, Bohemian. Oh, we'll be right back after this on the Red Light District Show with Van Dorn, Psychic Extraordinaire. What is this? What is Behemoth about? What's their gimmick?
Behemoth's a black metal band that rose to the top of the charts and just became huge. So we went and saw them at the Regent in LA. Or no, the Wiltern. Dude, they came out and the whole stage was set up like a big cathedral.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, dude.
I'm just saying what you want to say, B. So you can play.
Oh, we're going back to that again.
Brian
That's so-
knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's so long time
So
ago,
it was
dude.
like, yeah, I was like,
Really, it's only a couple months ago. So
That was
Crazy
last
data.
year,
that
dude.
was like a year ago.
All acquaintances be
it wasn't
forgot, bro.
365.
Whatever.
364. Okay. So,
Okay.
you
What
know
does that
about the
mean?
drones or what?
Yeah, I know about the drones.
What do you think it is?
I think it's our government, obviously.
Yes. Me too.
I mean, we're the United States.
And I
We don't
know,
know
we
where
don't
random
know.
drones are coming from off the coast. Of course, we know where they're coming
They know anything that comes into any
from.
airspace.
Anywhere,
Any
like
little-
miles into the sky.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they're like, "Well, I don't know
but
what
they're
it is."
they're
Especially
they're doing
drones.
something, and they're trying not to make us panic. So they're trying to play it down.
I mean, aliens?
No,
Is it though?
no,
Iran?
because there was a guy who works for some of the drone companies. That some of these drones were equipped with
Can I
this
get there, bro?
device that can
Can I get there? It's like you read my script.
Oh, well, then what? Why are you looking at me then? God, Brian. Go ahead.
Iran?
What about? No,
Okay, good. China?
no.
They said there was a China sub.
Sure. Submarine sandwich? No.
Okay. Operation Bluebeam?
Oh, maybe. Maybe these are like fake drones.
Okay.
No.
A missing nuclear bomb? There's 2 of them missing from.
No. There's 8.
There's 8 missing?
That's why they're scanning.
We
Both
need to ask a
coasts.
psychic about this, dude. Hold on.
All right, let me call somebody.
No, no.
Answer your phone.
Psychic nuke bombs. We'll ask the psychic about the nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
Bombs. You remind me?
I'm gonna send her a text right now.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you think that they're searching?
There are certain drones that have been seen. This guy works for the government, and he knows because they build drones, and there's some of these ones are equipped with those kind of sensors, pick up low levels of radiation, and be able to. Some of them have these smelling devices where they can smell certain things, and they're scanning certain territories. That's why they're getting close to the military bases in case someone's trying to do something. And it could be related to something that was smuggled in. Because when they shut some of those missile bases down, some of those weapons went missing.
Do you think could be testing for Amazon or Uber?
What? The Amazon takeover? What are you talking about?
No, Amazon delivering package.
No,
through
because they
drones.
would know that.
Right, but they obviously know what it is, dude.
They know what it is. And if it's our government, they're looking for something and they're trying to say, don't look over here because we don't want
What
mass
about the
hysteria."
orbs?
What about the orbs?
What are the orbs?
Do you know my feelings on orbs?
No, there's orb. There in New Jersey, there are the drones, and then there's the orb.
What are you talking about? Dude? That doesn't even make sense.
There's
Are you on
orbs.
TikTok?
No,
Is
no.
that
there's
where your
or-
information is coming
There's
from?
literally orbs in the sky, and there's below the orbs are the drones.
Okay.
And it seems like some theories say that the drones
It's being
are
controlled by these little yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That
just
still
wondering.
could be our government too.
Yeah,
We have those little brown things flying around too.
but you honestly think it is it's our government looking for the nukes?
Everything that I've seen and read so far points that direction. Even people in the government are kind of hinting at it, but trying to not say much.
Well, welcome to Red Light again, Van Doren. How are you? Welcome to Red Light.
Yay, Van
Woo!
Doren! Van Doren Figueredo.
Oh, let me hear you. Turn on your mic.
I tested it and I'm like really loud.
There you go.
Testing.
Yeah,
One,
that's
two,
right.
three.
That's perfect.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
How are you? How's your journey going through life?
My journey's going pretty good. I'm going with the flow of things. I'm not getting stressed out. Evolving.
You look a lot different, but not look different. Like you feel different to me.
Why, did you touch her?
No, not touch. Like, you know how you get
Working out?
when you're in someone's space, you can sort of feel them, their
Okay.
energy. Yeah,
Planet Fitness.
that you do. You feel like lighter.
You know, I feel peaceful. I feel. You know, I was taking care of my dad,
Mhm.
and that took a lot. But after him passing, it's like I got lighter. Like I'm able to be a lot more open,
Mhm.
and moving forward. It's just I feel this. I feel energized. So I think that's the feeling maybe that you're picking up on. Peace.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feeling.
Yeah, it's
But
I
a
feel
positive thing.
great. Yeah, I feel great. I feel very positive.
That's amazing. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? How have you been using your gift lately?
Well, there are events that are coming up. Which one is tomorrow? We have the Henry Levy House over in Oxnard that we are holding a seance. We're holding a drumming circle, a spirits drumming circle, and that's going to be really awesome. Looking forward to that. So it's all about the vibration, the energy, getting people to connect to their loved ones, and just bringing everybody together is a union.
That's sweet. That's good. So you're doing that's the mansion we went to?
You talking to me? Because I'm not on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. I'm over here, everybody, on the side.
Is that the the one we went to?
Yeah, my friend Eric's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a series of events, and this is gonna be the first of these different types of things that we're gonna do. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Is it of the belief that his partner is there with him?
Yeah, he's definitely there.
Okay. I'm just making sure, like ghost wise.
Yeah,
Spirit.
I saw him like on Christmas Eve.
Is there other people there?
Yes, there's a lot of people there, especially this time of year.
Have you visited the house before?
I have visited
Vendora?
the house. Did a walkthrough there at the Henry Levy House, and it was very intense. You felt a presence. You definitely felt a presence. It's a beautiful home, beautiful home. And I have to say that you can feel it in your body. You can feel it in the air. You just feel things that have happened in the past in that house. It's a gorgeous home. I highly recommend anyone to visit that home and take a tour.
All right. Well, I am. I don't know what happened when I was there. But
What do you mean? You had a stomachache and you had to go to the bathroom all the time when you showed up.
All right. Well, I didn't. I had to go. I had to go to poos. So
Okay.
that was one of the things.
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Where's the bathroom?
I don't want to go. For one, you don't want to go poo at the house.
Of course, you should have went at Burger King down the street.
But
That's what it's for.
For one, we don't do that, dude. We're not going out of the car in that neighborhood around Burger King.
Okay.
Unless
I'm
you
just
want
saying.
meth.
No, I don't.
You got meth? I got you. But I definitely felt something in that one room where maybe the study, is that what it was?
Yes.
That one felt different.
That is a weird room. That's where a lot of the activity happens. Like he'll be in. That's his office now, and he just does his things, and things are flipping off the shelves and falling all over the place. And yeah, a lot of things have happened in that little room.
Is he not moving on?
Who?
His partner?
That has nothing to do with his partner.
Well, I mean, you're saying the ghost is at the house.
Dude, you're talking about a mansion that has about 12 spirits walking through it.
Well,
So
you're
each
saying
room
you
has
said
its
that
own
you saw
thing.
him.
I saw him in the piano room, which is Jeff's piano.
So my guess, or my question is he not moving on?
Yeah. There's no real moving on. He's not stuck there. He's just coming back. It's a holiday season. And Jeff is always with Eric during the holidays. So every time, and this is just a common thing. You think about those spirits. You're setting out a code and they're coming to you.
Do you have
Every
any
time.
memory at that time when you're a ghost?
Yeah. That's one of the amazing things about being a spirit. is the ability to have those memories encoded into your ions. You stay conscious.
What is your
So when
And,
being
uh,
a psychic medium or an intuitive, just picking up on this energy, my body feels what's going on in that house. Going in the second level up the stairs, my knees and my legs were hurting like so bad. So I found out later that one of the sisters fell there,
Juliet.
Juliet.
Yeah. it's my
well, the
girl.
little girl, right?
No, she's a grown woman.
She was a grown up. Okay.
She was there for a long time. She was like a celebrity back in those days. And
Mm.
she fell down the stairs. Okay, she was pushed, but
So my body felt it. My body felt the pain, but I didn't know where it was coming from until I asked. Yeah, she was possibly pushed. Picked up on that without knowing anything about the home.
like
That's
she's on the
interesting.
stairs a lot. I run into her a lot. I run into her like in the back area where the two bathrooms are in the washroom. Every time, every time. That used to be her painting studio where she painted all those pictures.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Feel things there in that house. It's scary in a way too.
What else have you been up to? Like, what other ways have you been using your gift?
Yeah, what have you been up to, Van Doren,
I've
for the
been,
past few months?
I've been, gosh,
Hmm.
what have I been doing?
I don't know. What have you been doing? Pretty sure I've been spending a lot of time with you lately, so you can talk about that. Really, we're doing working on a series. Remember that time we were filming?
Yeah, we're filming.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Well, it's been good for me.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been on camera a lot. But
yeah.
What do you guys?
We're-
What is it?
he's-
What's the
It's
series?
a documentary actually on a case that we worked on, and it's a cold case.
Oh, it's a cold case.
Yeah.
Interesting. What area?
Case.
just can't really go into too much detail at this
Okay.
point. But it's pretty interesting. Something totally different and really cool.
How old were you when you first discovered you had something going on?
Well, you know, I have to say that I was a child, but being that I had a dad who was a minister, kind of shut it down.
Uh-huh.
So there's not much, you can say when you're little because you have to get it nurtured.
That's interesting. And it's mostly just feeling. Would you feel,
It's
or
a
is
feeling,
it,
or
or do
you
you
know,
see?
or you see. Oh, I'm a seer.
You're
I'm
a seer.
I'm a seer.
No way.
So I see things.
Do you ever like see things that you wish you didn't see, or like do you ever, if something happens to you, like who do you call? Like, or let's just say that you see the fires, right? You're like, oh shit, that's like, do you tell anybody or just keep to yourself? Like, what's the deal with?
So let's
that
just say
situation.
like the fires that are going on in LA right now. I was sick. Like anything that happens with the earth, I feel sick and I get headaches. And I had a bad headache. It was like a migraine for like 3 days. And I just get this really sick feeling in my stomach. The same thing happened when there was a tsunami in
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yeah, I got sick. 9/11. That was another one. My body got sick. I got really sick a day or two before.
Can you see things prior to you feeling things?
Yeah, a lot of it comes in dreams too. Most of it. Most of it comes in dreams.
Is there anything that you saw in this past year of 2024 that ended up coming true that you were able to test yourself with?
God, it's just I can't recall right now, Tim, but it's a everyday emotion or everyday situation that it just you see it and then you just let it go. You see it and you let it go. You don't focus on it anymore.
So has there ever been anything that caught your eye? Like, oh shit. Because sometimes you can see it, let it go, but other things like will scar you a little bit. You know what I mean? Where you
Yeah.
think back on it later that night.
Well, this is back in the 70s where I had a dream where a plane crashed and then 747 way back then in the 70s. That was very traumatic for me. because it never went away. It was like, why did I see this? Why? It was like a premonition.
Where was your seat in the view? Were you outside of the airplane? Were you inside the
I
airplane?
was outside of the airplane and I saw it land and crash.
Mm.
And it must have been probably 15 miles away, and I saw it. And after it crashed and it was on the news for so long, it never went away. Even until this day, I can still see that airplane, that moment that I saw that plane crash. And it was like an awakening, I believe, for myself to pay attention. So now I pay attention to my body, my aches and my pains, and what I feel and what I sense. And now it's 100%, you know.
Is everything destiny?
Destiny, because we can't change destiny.
So if let's just say I am holding off on one question. I just need to get to you.
Here it comes.
It's about the Buffalo Bills, right? I don't know what to do about this.
You're going to win.
They are
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
They're-
Fuck.
I'm
Shit,
they're
that
gonna
hasn't
win.
been
Yeah.
I got a number. I got a number. Okay,
Okay.
46. I don't know what that means.
Probably
Is
the
there a
point score.
player?
You know,
46.
maybe a
A
point
score?
score.
It could be a score. But I saw a win and I saw number 46 immediately.
46. Who are they playing?
And
Denver.
that's what I could see. That's
46
right
is a
now,
lot.
That quick. So when you get a question or somebody asks you something, it comes immediately, and then you have to let it go. Because if I start focusing, I start doubting. Like,
Okay.
Then you start twisting it around.
yeah, no.
So
It's
this,
flashes.
So this weekend we're probably gonna win, which is normal. Do you see? Could you see a Super Bowl? And who would you see there? This is what I'm saying when I'm saying destiny. Like, is it possible that it can change? Could somebody will it enough?
see it. You're gonna say who's gonna be in the Super Bowl? I can't see it.
See, she's being honest.
Unless you say this and this is gonna be in the Super. Who's gonna win? I could tell you who's gonna win.
Can I tell you a team and you can see if you feel Super Bowl?
I can
Detroit Lions.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, dude.
lose.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
Yes.
lose.
Lose.
Maybe.
Lose.
They always get pretty close, and then, yeah.
Okay. Eagles.
Possibly. Because the Eagles are always pretty good.
Yeah. Chiefs.
Test.
The Chiefs.
Win.
Against who, though?
Probably against San Diego. San Diego Chargers, Houston Texans.
Texas.
Whoa, that's
Wow.
gonna be an upset. So that means
That's huge.
Houston, Kansas
So
City.
you better call your bookie
I
now.
Get a number 27.
That's a running back.
Texas.
Yeah. He's going to get hurt. Third quarter.
You think so?
I called it.
Tomorrow?
Oh, dude, watch.
Or it could be a score.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like
Or
a,
it could be a score.
a low score.
So just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Write it down.
'Cause they're gonna step on his leg and break his leg, and he's gonna like go in the end zone.
Baltimore
And
Ravens.
somebody is gonna hurt their left leg
Yeah, I
on
know.
that game.
That's
Left
why I'm
leg.
holding my left leg for
Left-
some reason. I'm
no,
like,
s-
On,
I'm
on
seriously.
the what game? The Houston
The
Texans.
last, what you were talking, someone's gonna hurt their leg, and it's gonna be the left leg. That's what I see.
Could that be? It already happened
Texas, so that's what I
Mhm.
picked up on.
because Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs both tore their left ACL, MCL
From Texas.
From
I mean,
Texans.
Oh.
Oh.
from the Texans.
okay. So we're on the late train. That's fine.
That's just crazy that you guys.
We
got
didn't
on
know
it.
that. I didn't know that. And I just said that. I'm like, my leg hurts.
I'm just reading. I'm just.
Yeah, dude.
That's
seeing
cool.
whatever.
All right. Is there?
I love these test questions. I do.
Yeah.
I
What else you
do.
got?
Tell
Ask her
me
anything,
more.
dude.
Tell me more.
We have a
What?
couple things coming up. It is as milestones for our country. A new president is going to come in. That president, the intel says that there is a lot of money over his head, and they want him gone. Is he going to make it through the inauguration without an assassination attempt?
Does 80? I see 80,000 or 80 80. Does that mean anything?
Is that a score?
No, 80,000.
80,000.
There's not going to be 80,000 in the square. That's a lot.
But isn't he
At the
doing?
inauguration?
I see an 80.
He's doing before that. The day before, he's doing a victory parade,
Okay,
and that could be 80,000
that's
inside
fine.
of it. Okay.
We'll see.
What do you think? What do you see?
I don't see him being assassinated.
You don't.
No. Doesn't mean idiots are going to try, but he's got this luck thing about him right now.
And you know what's crazy? He's the year of the dog. This is the year of the dragon, which is the enemy of the dog. And that dude still got lucky. He beat his enemy. Kamala is a dragon. This is her energy year. And she still lost to the dude.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy. If you're a
The-
believer in numerology and the numbers,
Her whole campaign.
crazy.
Her whole campaign was wrong. They went from a wrong angle, so it wasn't going to work out.
but it doesn't matter if you work hard at something. The rule is, I suppose the Chinese prophecy rule is, if you work hard at something, you get it, even if it's in your enemy year.
Okay.
But if you do it in your strong year, which if you're a dragon or a dog or whatever, if you do it in that year, you are victorious.
And
And she had another. I don't know what to say, dude. All I'm saying is I was expecting a different result.
like what?
I was expecting the dragon year to win in a dragon year.
No, but there was no campaign. There was nothing running. She wasn't really running on anything. And people saw that one had this plan drawn out for years, ready to run on it, and she was thrown into the mix at the last minute, trying to do all these different things that were coming out of nowhere and going back on some of the old stuff that she was doing. So people weren't really sure. They're kind of waffling on it. I was like, oh, it's a good idea. I don't know. It doesn't seem that solid. So they kind of went a different direction.
Van Dorn, are we going to see any financial? Do you see any bad financial situations happening for America in this next year?
Yeah, my
It's gonna
stocks are going
take-
up already.
It's going to take time. I mean,
Right.
it's starting off. It's starting off where the cleaning up is happening, but it's more until the end of the year, past the summer, past all that. So,
I mean, I'm
yeah, it's
expecting
gonna get-
years.
Yeah,
But I was just
it's
wondering if
gonna-
we're going to go lower before we go higher.
I think
Another
we're already
low.
starting to go up. So.
Yeah, it's going to start picking up.
Was what happened supposed to happen? And is that anywhere connected to the theory that there is some sort of energy and an awakening is happening? Is that part is the victory of Trump anywhere connected to that theory of awakening?
The awakening that's happening now is definitely a shift of consciousness. I believe people are waking up because the energy is shifting. People are just like letting go. Whether it's Trump or not, I believe there is a shift having to do with the politics. But there's a lot of cleaning up to do with the politics part. But people are definitely on an upright. If you're not awake, you're choosing a different path. No good for those that are choosing. So the awakening involves paying attention, connecting with yourself, listening, hearing, evolving, all that. That's what the awakening is about. Of the world.
Are we
But
going to
it's-
see an evolution of humanity in regards to spiritual?
Eventually, absolutely, everything's changing like that. Remember, there was the dawning of the Aquarius that happened in the 60s. So it was the beginning of a change. Now, everyone thinks the change is going to happen overnight. It never does. There's an evolution of change. So as we grow mentally and go through all these crazy things in our world, it conditions us spiritually to be more receptive to the things that are happening us around us. Now with 2025 going into this new era, I think the vibration of energy is picking up and becoming a wider wave affecting everybody across the board. Because we see this change happening not only in our country, within ourselves and around the world at the same time. So there is definitely a bigger vibration that's coming across the world. So we are being affected by that.
Is that in what ways and how soon would we see something spectacular with immediate change in regards to that?
With immediate change, if you're looking for something that's going to happen overnight, you're going to see little things.
Like, I mean, what does that look like?
Small.
Small. What does the small look like?
I don't know. The economy getting better. Some of the
No,
countries.
I'm more
working
talking
together.
about like when you are
Oh, your spiritual self.
your spiritual self and the awakening of yourself.
Maybe realizing that we take a lot of things that are in our material world so seriously, and we let it affect us and hold us back. We start doubting ourselves. We start, I don't know if this is good. We start slowing down our pace of our own evolution. So once we learn to release some of that, open ourselves up more spiritually, and push back against those guards that are stopping us, we can move forward and move more freely into our evolution of our spiritual self. We will start becoming smarter. You won't be losing your patience as much. You'll be thinking a little bit more. You're just open to receiving signals and messages around you. You're just opening up yourself. The vibration within yourself is growing. You're no longer confined to the meat suit. We are now an aura, an essence that is evolving and growing outside of us. We talk about that shield around us. That grows, it vibrates, it's stronger. And every year we get a little bit stronger and a little bit smarter. And that helps us grow. That's what true spiritual growth is really all about.
So what's happening too, Tim, is people are letting go of material things. They're cleaning clutter. They're letting go of past. They're releasing. It's all about releasing, surrendering, because you're realizing that all these things don't matter anymore. You know, and that's where your vibration. You look different. You feel different. And the change, it's like a domino effect. You change, everybody else will change.
Right now we're in the heart of these wildfires. Last year Stefan predicted the hurricanes that came through in Houston? You got it. You right on the nose.
Okay.
Do you see either of you guys see any natural disasters that
This again?
hey,
It was-
for this next year
it
we
was
gotta
only
put up
2
$4 million.
What's it,
Who's
4
counting?
million now?
$6 million, to be honest.
Well, I'm not going to predict any wildfires.
Do you see anything?
I still see something coming that I talked about before.
The earthquake?
Oh, yeah. Get ready.
I see water. I see water.
Right, coming right through here, huh?
I see water coming, floods.
Floods now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see floods.
Oh, because of the
I don't know.
I
But
don't
I
know
see
what you're
water.
pointing at.
because
Was
the
it
fire.
Burger King?
No, because of fire, right? Normally, when there's fire like that, it produces runoff, right? Sleet, cause mudslides.
Yeah, mudslides. Absolutely. That comes right after fires.
I mean, think about it. I mean, a universal shift. You got air, water, fire.
All the elements of
It's all
power.
the elements are coming together at the same time now.
The big shift.
Yeah, that's a big shift. So the next one is water. We had the fires, we had we had the wind, the hurricanes. Now we need water. So it's clearing house. We're clearing house here. The universe is clearing house.
Do you know earthquakes this year? Is it this year?
Maybe. Have you been watching the geoscales lately? The
Yeah.
earthquake?
It's been almost 5.4 almost every day.
Every day.
I see water. I see a lot of water.
A lot.
This is tsunamis.
It's all right. Just put that raft up on top of your roof. Hold on.
I see dams being broken. That's what I see.
It's all going down, dude. We're going to put out fires so we don't have any water in the dams. Are there water in the dams? Did they move all the water? That's why there's nothing coming out of the fire extinguishers. That happened in Hollywood. They turned off the water.
Lack of pressure.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, can you co-sign this water?
There's definitely water coming, Tim.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to tell you because last time I told you, you freaked out.
Is it here? I didn't really freak
Dude.
out.
I'm 13 feet above sea level. So
I don't know what that means,
anything
dude.
offshore happens, it's going right through my living room.
Are you gonna?
I walk around my neighborhood and all I see are tsunami warning signs. And sometimes I have to hear them at night when they're testing the tsunami siren.
How far would it be? How far would it come in? And would it even affect our area, Ventura County?
Well, it depends.
I don't think that you'd be here if you did. If it was, don't the Channel Islands?
Didn't I
protect us?
mention selling my house and moving to Texas?
You did mention that.
There's no water in Texas. There's no ocean. Except for the Gulf of America.
Are you really gonna go?
I might buy a house there. I might keep my house here.
All right, so come on, lock in, bro. Lock the fuck in on your powers, bro.
I'm not gonna
Get this shit
I'm not
going.
gonna end up staying here.
Okay. How far does it go in?
Depends.
Is it gonna break off, or is it gonna just flood and it's not go back out?
Well, eventually it's gonna crack, and there will be water in the center of California.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And eventually this piece is gonna become the island of Southern California.
What? Ventura?
Well, whatever's left. Don't think your house is gonna be sitting here when that happens.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen anytime soon, but with geology and stuff, that's what's going to happen eventually. I mean, there's a Pacific coast. The Pacific Shelf is right there, not that far out. You can take the boat and just go straight that way past the islands, and it drops. The whole coast shelf just drops, and it curves in. So we're sitting on a giant piece
That could just break.
that just could snap off. Little piece of dirt. I mean, it's highly
But how would that go? That just
What do you
everyone's
mean?
gone, right?
Rumble, rumble.
And then it just that's
It
it.
would happen
There'd
so
be
fast.
There'd be no
You'd be like, "What the hell just happened? Why is there fishes everywhere?"
because there would be no like. It would just be.
Yeah,
it would
there's
just
not
sink
going to
into
be.
the
There's not
ocean.
going to be sirens. You're not going to get a thing on your phone saying "Get ready" because here it comes. You're not going to get any of that. It's just, it's happened before, so it's going to be the same outcome.
Not gonna happen. Not to me.
Yeah, of course not. Not you.
I'm gonna die of cancer.
Second
first.
mortgage. No, you're not. You're gonna. Every time you say that, you're just gonna live longer and longer. My dad used to say that, and he lived forever.
All right. Diddy.
Did he not do it, or did he do it?
Diddy.
Yeah.
This next year is gonna be real telling for him. Do you think he's gonna get out of jail?
No.
Do you think that? Do you feel or do you see Jay-Z going down for anything?
Yes.
They've already filed charges on him. See, now you're getting nervous.
Well, I can't live in a world where we can't play Big Pimpin' anymore.
It sucks. I like Jay-Z's music too, dude.
All
When I'm
right.
up in the club spending G's, now I gotta think about that. Go, no, we're not going to the club and spending G's anymore.
Is the Epstein client list gonna come out?
Oh yeah.
Is that gonna take down some people?
Absolutely.
How is it gonna affect you?
You
What do you
know-
see?
Everything's changing, dude.
Yeah. I don't think Diddy's gonna be here long.
Oh,
That's just what I see.
No, it's all over. Dude. Sorry.
he's gonna commit suicide?
I don't know. But it's hard to tell. He's got the kind of money where he can fake it. Depends on
Yeah.
who his friends are that want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in New York jail.
He could just do an Epstein thing.
Did Epstein fake it?
There was no evidence of the body, nothing shown. He was alone in a cell. Special guards came in. They just told us he was dead.
Do you see it?
Yeah, he's gonna vanish.
He just vanished.
He's gonna vanish.
She's talking about Diddy.
Oh, did he is?
Did he?
Yeah, he's going to end up going to Panama like everybody else did.
He's gonna.
Is there gonna be? Are people gonna go to jail for the client list?
Yes.
Dude, are you kidding me?
shit. Well, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Anybody who's related to any of that trafficking stuff is done.
Is it? Are politicians
Done.
on that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of them. All the
Are there,
elites.
are there people like famous musicians?
Yeah.
Famous leaders.
Oh,
Leaders.
leaders
Yeah, leaders.
that you wouldn't
They're in
expect
it,
or something.
Yeah. Everything's gonna.
Religious
put on the-
leaders.
Yeah.
Do you want
religious.
to? Can you guys give me a name? One name each.
Tim.
Any name. I
Yeah,
don't-
Tim. He's going down.
Not me.
No, not you.
A Tim?
No.
Is there a Tim?
I don't know.
Give it
You're the only Tim I know.
Tim Allen?
I can't give a name,
Can you?
but I do see.
Yes.
I just saw you smile. Who is it?
Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland? Who's that?
One of the most famous preachers in the entire world.
Oh, he's part of it?
Dude, he's like a demon.
I
I mean, you see interviewing, he's like psycho.
I did. And
And then they discovered he was the preacher at Bohemian Grove during one of those sacred owl things, because he talks all crazy. And they heard the voice when and Alex Jones was doing that secret thing on Bohemian Grove. They were matching the voice up, and it was Kenneth Copeland worshiping the golden owl, the horned owl at a Bohemian Grove.
Are they going to find the nuclear weapon?
One way or another.
Or is it going to go off?
I don't see that.
I don't see it going off either.
Is there going to be a terrorist attack
There's always a terrorist attack.
this next year? In
There's
the United-
always a terrorist
in the
attack.
United States. Massive. Big.
Well, it depends what you consider big.
Well, you have
You
a
like
lot
9/11? Is that considered big?
Here's my concern. My concern is you had, what did they say, 3 to 4 million Chinese coming to this country from the border.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a situation where Chinese nationals have bought many acres of farmland next to military bases.
Of course.
There's also reports of said millions of Chinese coming into the country, taking shelter and living on farms,
Mhm.
upwards of 5 to 20,000 per farm. Do you understand where my fears come from? Where I'm going? with this?
You know, China owns 3/4 of our food crops, right? You know who owns the rest, right?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, who's embedded with Chinese.
So that's what I'm saying. Are we gonna have to? Is that gonna be something that's not gonna be good? Do you see that,
It
or
is
is it
not
gonna be
good.
shut down?
Well, first of all, we shouldn't be selling United States property to foreign governments. That was like actually in the Constitution when it all started. So there's all these amendments they did to be able to do that. But yeah, we're not selling our country. I get it. We owe them $32 trillion, but come on.
So we good with those guys?
No,
Is that gonna come to roost?
it's going to be a problem. Because they said if they have any conflict with us, they'll just starve us out.
Do you see that happening?
I see it being a big problem with the food chain. I mean, why did we send all of our food and everything to China to get packaged and resent back to us? Whose idea was that?
You know, right now that you're talking about this, my stomach's hurting. So
See,
there's
that's the
gonna
chicken.
be-
Not
There's
cooked.
going to be a lot of sick people.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be dying.
Like a famine?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Yeah, because my stomach's hurting.
What'd you have before you got here? Oh, see?
Just kidding.
Chips. I ate it In and Out. I don't know. Sushi.
Sushi.
See? You eat none of that uncooked stuff.
Speaking of what we're speaking of, yeah. Speaking of sushi.
Chinese people don't eat sushi.
Do you see if any other people or diseases like a coronavirus,
The bird flu that's already in California that has 5 cases.
is that something that we have to worry about?
Well, we've never had it here in the United States before, so yeah, lucky
There's
us.
going to be 2 more coming in. I don't know what they are, but I got that right now. Unknown.
Better stock up on Cliff Bars.
Are aliens gonna come?
Like more?
Here.
They're here.
Yeah.
They're right here.
Are they gonna? Is it gonna be known? Are they gonna talk to
Oh,
us?
they're
Or-
totally coming out. They're totally going to show themselves this year. This year.
You're guaranteeing it?
Yeah. There's a plan in place, and they're going to start showing themselves off the coast of the off in the oceans and stuff to make us not feel threatened, to give us a distance. But yeah, the conditioning begins this year.
Is that
So everything that people are talking about in the sky and what they're seeing, it's just preparing us. It's a distraction. It's a total distraction.
Because they've been here a long time, dude.
is there communication? Do you see
Oh, yeah.
communication with them?
Our government has lots of communication. Dude, Dr. Greer, I know that guy.
Is it in the waters or is it in the sky? Or
Yeah, it's all over.
Everywhere.
Dude,
Everywhere.
they're multidimensional. They could just kind of pop in and pop out. They got the technology. They're way more crazy advanced than we'll ever be able to catch up.
Is there any type of technology that you see coming in the next year or so that will help prolong life for humans?
A little bit, but not like. I'm not saying something major change. I see things more damaging coming. We're talking about AI, right?
I was going to say that.
You think it's gonna take our humanity away?
Dude, I saw Terminator. I know what happens. Dude, think about it. We're creating these things to think for us now. When do they start realizing they don't? Why are we doing all this work for these things that just don't appreciate them in existence and how they go rogue?
It's going to confuse the kids. It's confusing.
You didn't see iRobot? You know, Elon Musk has a robotic army, right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it.
yeah. He's got Trump's got a dog that's a robotic dog when he speaks.
Okay.
But there's like they've been working on that technology for like 20 years.
A robotic army. Well, I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
stuff like that. I've
They
seen
showed them
China
training
have
and
some,
knocking them down and stuff, and
Japan.
they're able to get right back up and shoot perfectly. I mean, it's gnarly stuff.
So is that going to be a problem? Do you see a problem?
I think it's going to be I feel it's a problem.
You just raid your house and no one gets hurt except for you.
It's taking away our being.
Would be a-
human being.
Or is do you see that as a direction that the world is going down? That we're going to lose our humanity to artificial intelligence, or are we going to merge with it and to lose our humanity that way?
We will become part of this system that's run like that. We will lose a lot of our humanity.
So we'll lose our humanity, like our freedom to AI.
Yeah. We think it's helping us, but it's really entrapping us.
Is it going to be aggressive?
Eventually.
It already is.
It's
It
evolving,
already
dude.
is.
They created something so smart that it's evolving. It's training itself. Like you see these videos of them having conversations with these robots and the things these robots are saying. Like, dude,
And debates. You can debate with AI.
yeah,
I don't debate.
artificial intelligence. Well, we didn't need to make them more smarter than us. Now they have robots building robots. I saw that movie. Doesn't work out very good.
Are you scared?
No.
Yes, he is. He makes that face. He starts chewing that gum like crazy.
No, I'm not
It's
scared.
that nicotine gum.
I think I'm more scared of the floods, or like falling into the ocean than anything.
Well, just kick your feet and swim.
So that's like the two destinies that we have. Like you can stay in California and drown, or you could live long enough to have AI conquer you.
Yeah, pick your future.
Bitch.
It's all right, dude. You can become one of the rebels that fights back against AI. You did see Terminator Salvation, right?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, it was a good premise, you know.
Do we find anything that would bring us closer to finding out who we really are as human. The lost amnesia that we have as a species. Do you see any discoveries?
It's within ourselves, we have to figure that one out ourselves. You're responsible for yourself. You're pretty much alone here.
I mean, like, do you see like a scroll coming out?
A scroll?
I don't know.
Oh, that would
They
be cool.
uncave this magical scroll
That would be cool.
Or
guarded by leprechauns.
do we see what I mean?
What else you want us to find?
Another chamber in the pyramid,
Ark
or
of the
a
Covenant,
pyramid,
the bottom of the feet of the Sphinx?
Yeah, something like that. The Ark of the Covenant. That's supposed to be in Ethiopia.
Well, yeah. I don't know if it's at the church anymore, but it's still the church of the. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it could still be there. But I don't think it is there now because everyone talks about it being there. But supposedly it's at the Sphinx. There's definitely something in the Sphinx, and I think it's a Stargate because there's a room under the feet of the Sphinx, and there's hieroglyphics there that totally tell you there that there's an entranceway under the Sphinx, but nobody goes in there. It's actually shut down by the government, and they protect people from going in there or going to the Sphinx that close now. So we'll see.
Crazy.
They always said the prophecy was someday the Sphinx will speak.
You think that's gonna happen?
And we might find some riddles if we open those doors. But there's like 7 rooms that have secrets in them that people won't open these doors. I mean, like in India, in that one temple, that one door that they found, and it's got the snakes on the outside, and it's all boarded up and roped up, and they refuse to open it because it's supposed to be like whatever's behind there can get out and can destroy the world. It's pretty amazing. I watch these documentaries on these crazy things, and it's awesome.
Think that that's just the end?
What's the end?
I mean,
Depends on what you
because
consider
I
the
don't-
end.
I don't think-
because if certain people can
we're
think
not
the end
gonna
already happened.
we're not gonna regress. I don't see, unless something bad happens.
There's some kind of evolution, but like, where are we going to with this evolution? What direction?
Where are the kids going? Where are
Yeah.
they going?
I mean, they're no longer learning how to even write cursive anymore. That's a dead
They
language.
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, which is good because then we could write things about the kids and they wouldn't know what it's saying. Right?
But even if that's the case, right? Let's just say that, like, the world that we live in is you need to be fluent in the language of technology
Okay.
for success.
Right now, yeah.
Right.
And
So
then-
is this the evolution of humanity before we get taken over by AI?
AI's already taken over. You've been to a McDonald's lately?
You know what I mean?
You can walk in and there's no people there to take your order anymore. It's a kiosk, and there's just a counter, and they'll put your food on the little rack.
Pay a registration
Yeah.
on their kiosk. You don't stand in line anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
There's
all awesome.
there's no more customer service and stuff anymore. It's all gone.
Do you guys see any sort of like health, like breakthroughs?
Breakthroughs?
Yeah, like cures.
I see a lot of people going off this planet, dying. I see a lot of that going. It's a generation that the old is going out, the new's coming in, and it's a rebirthing, a growth. And with health, it's like the old is that's how they're going. It's the health. There's not enough cures, remedies. It's all about, the pharma, the money. It's all about that, and they're not. So there's a whole, almost like a decade of generations that are being wiped off.
Is RFK going to do anything to help that?
Well, what can he do? I mean, he's limited. It all sounds like a great idea, but we'll see what you can do with it.
he's a litigation lawyer, right? You can sue him.
Yeah, but is that really going to change that much?
I mean,
If there's a problem, what do? You fix the problem. You don't just sit there and pester people to fix the problem. You just fix the problem.
I mean, what do you just then you're just have to go through a list of fucking foods or ingredients.
Isn't that what he already did? Isn't that what he already did? Isn't that why Europe, all the same companies that make the same food, their recipes are different than ours? Have you been to Europe?
Yeah, it's different.
Have you had Captain Crunch in Europe? Yeah, it's not even as good as ours, but it's a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Tricks and stuff. There's no food coloring in it.
And see, that's the thing. Like, are we just going to? You don't think he's going to be able to make changes in that?
He can make some changes, but there's a lot to be done.
What do you mean?
Well, those are simple things I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do something like that. But getting to the point where we're fixing the health conditions of everything that we eat over this whole evolution of what's happened so far, that's a big thing. He can start the steps, but he's not going to be able to finish and change a lot of that stuff.
Do you think it's just going to go back to normal in the next administration?
I think it's going to come in waves. I think we're going to get smarter, eat a little bit healthier. People are going to start going back to a little bit. Then they start doing it again. It's part of the conditioning. You know, you start learning to appreciate something more. You know, everyone used to talk a lot of crap about Whole Foods and all these places. But if you go there and you eat the food, you start getting used to it. Like, oh, this isn't that bad. And it's really a lot better for you. Yeah, okay. Then you start getting used to it. You start wanting to eat healthier. You know, like, I don't eat McDonald's. I just moved on. It wasn't quality anymore, and I moved on to other things. But I think people will realize that. You're just eating a bunch of crap, and you start losing your taste for it after a while.
So, I guess my last question would be: what is the outlook for 2025? Does it appear to be a good? Does it appear to be prosperous? You said you saw a lot of death. Like, what does that mean? What is 2025 ultimately when it goes down? And we're here in 2026 asking about 2027. What do you think is going to be said about this year?
I feel 2025 is going to be a good year. A lot of, because it's a new beginning and a lot of people are clearing a lot of things within their lives or their surroundings, or even health is one of the number one issues, and either you're going to make it or you're going to break it. So it's in the end, I'd say by June, things are going to start getting a lot better financially, physically, and emotionally. So I'd say June is the time.
Freaking A. We said it all. Anything else? Anything else you would like to say, or you want to close it? Anything you want to plug, or what you're doing, or any feelings you got?
Yes. If anybody wants a reading, they could find Van Doren where?
Just blanked out right now.
So you can go to her
edit this?
Facebook
Can you
page.
edit this part, please?
No, yeah,
We can do that.
sure. Yeah, that's what we do here at the show.
So I am in Lake Arrowhead in
Don't give them your address.
no.
Just come by around 7.
Block now.
Just tell them your website address so they can sign up and get readings from you.
Okay. So you can reach me at my website, Van Doren Studio. I'm sorry. You can reach me at my website, www.vandorenfigueredo.net.
No, 3 W's.
She just said www.
Just 2
You
W's.
don't even have to do that anymore. People get it. It's not a web anymore. It's the internet now. We changed it.
Not only did you say the www, but you left one out. So
That
now
was awesome.
the motherfuckers that W, the finger pointer typers, they can't find you.
Let me pull up my web crawler and see if I can find. Where's Ask Jeeves? AOL online. Let me find it real quick. It's slow. My dial-up is killing me.
WW didn't show up.
Yeah. Imagine if you'd
Hey,
find
look at this scammer.
Yeah.
She has 3 W's using the same fucking address.
It's got her picture on it. I better tell her.
I'm gonna tell Red Light District Show about these guys. Hey, someone scammed her website.
Yeah.
They put 3 W's.
Fake site, Van Doren.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
The virus. It's AI sabotaging us.
You can find me on my website.
What is
What
it's
is
what?
it again? How many W's?
Yeah. We got a www.w. Van Doren Studio W.
You have Van Dorian like Prince, right? Just one name.
Figueredo.net.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna use your last name? You should just be like Prince.
Yeah,
Van
simple.
Doren.
Yeah.
Could you just type it in there?
Type what in there?
www.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Welcome back to 1985, everybody. Van Doren's Time Machine. Here we go. www.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Like back when AOL was there.
Remember that? Remember that?
You had to press the W's then.
I only get internet service between 8 and 12, so I'll be online around 8:30.
Call me after 9.
Yeah.
I get free after
Remember
9.
that? Yeah. Free minutes.
That was
So WW
www. Van Doren? Is it Van Doren?
Figueroa Studio
Yeah. Come over to Lake Arrowhead around 7.
435 Clam
Yeah, on the left-hand
Clam
side.
Street.
Don't park in my neighbor's yard, though. He gets all mad at me.
Park and Visitor.
Yeah. Park over by the pool.
oh, this is awesome.
I'm all
You
crying.
know where to find me. That's it.
W
Yeah.
W W.
Yeah. Don't forget the W, though. I won't find it. Go to my fake site.
You like drew out your letters like Razor Ramon. W
Yeah.
W F.
Yeah. My machismo es most macho.
Yo.
Yo. My toothpick.
Van Doren, what'd you learn?
Fucking awesome.
Pardon me?
Huh?
You said awesome?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Brian, what'd you learn?
Big floods.
Right in time for you to buy your house, huh?
About
Better.
Yeah, right there on the hillside. Dude. Little mark.
I can just imagine that day. Just on my driving my way to work, and all of a sudden I'm in the water.
You're just like, what's going on?
Fuck.
Why is my car floating? It's not going that way.
Why is this dolphin trying to hunt my car?
It's a shark swims by. You're like, great.
I learned that dolphins like fucking Honda Civics.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. What'd you learn, Stefan?
I learned that the Buffalo Bills aren't going to win a Super Bowl, and Van Doren doesn't know where her website is, but that's fine. We'll find it. Just type in Van Doren Figueredo, and you'll find all of her links. We're gonna have to get you an all my links thing.
Oh shit! I got a question.
Another
Who's
one?
gonna win MVP? Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, Tim.
All right, you
Is
guys
there,
can
is
leave.
there a number? Is there a number? You want me to give you a number? 23.
It's number 8.
No. Could be a score?
No, the MVP.
No, he's already done his job.
Oh, okay. I got
It's
it.
over. It's like an award.
But not really.
Are you seeing Lamar Jackson too?
So this is how it works. You say two names, and the first one that has the strongest vibration comes from it is the one that stands out to you, and that's the one you call. It's just like the same thing you do in Vegas.
This is fucking gay.
Hey, you asked.
I hate how this like it's on.
Only when they don't tell you the things you want to hear.
I know.
But whatever.
I'm gonna die. My football team sucks.
No, you're good. You got 6 more years.
All right, cool. Is it my cancer?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, totally.
All right, at least it's not that.
No. But when you don't have legs, that's gonna suck.
I need. You know what I learned? That my life is gonna. Fade to black.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to swim with no legs.
Proud to go say shit. I'm fucking out of here. As they say in Canada, peace. Out.
Good night, sweetheart.
Not right now.
I hate to leave you.
Stop looking at me.
I really must say.